and Achai deserve to be behind bars.
Welcome to Celebs Watch 211. Following all the live streams on the social media, Junubin are left wondering with the question, is Achai Wiir innocent until proven guilty or guilty until proven innocent? Let's find out.
All right, how you guys doing? I think you guys are really exhausted. We are really exhausted in social media, listening to Achai Wiir's story, listening to the scandal, going from one show to the next. I think we are really, really exhausted. Okay, my voice is going to be a little different. It's going to be a little different than everybody else that is doing their show. Okay, I am not in Juba. I did not go to Mombasa. I did not go to Tanzania. And I do not live in Achai Wiir house. So therefore, I am not focused on majority of the things that took place in Achai Wiir house. But my voice is going to be very much the South Sudanese voice, and I want to add my voice to those who care so much about the crime that Achai Wiir has committed over the years. Okay, so that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm also going to focus with the committee that is actually appointed to overlook the case of Achai Wiir. Okay, so I don't want them to feel under pressure and let go of the case. Okay, because this case is very important to us. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and proceed. Latifa, I'm calling you, my dear.
Hello. Hi,
Latifa.
Okay. And my name is Chalabuk Matthew Bolchol. Anyana Gwokwe. So my reason of joining live case we have been following the case from day one. When the case began, we were based on the background of the case. As Sora mentioned the background of the case, no one from Achai Wiir side came on live to claim that the allegations are false. Okay, so on that time that Sora made those allegations on Achai Wiir, if they were really not guilty, they were supposed at least to send one person, or Achai Wiir herself, because she's the mastermind now in the whole case. She's supposed to come on live and convince the public that she is not involved in any of this. But she never did any of such. She was just quiet. A lot of allegations came up. Sora said everything that happened from the first time, how they started the issue until where they stopped. But no one came. And mostly as lawyers, as a law student, we focus on the facts of the case, okay? And in the facts of the case, as Sora stated, we have really followed up everything, and according to what Sora has explained, it's explaining everything clearly, and it is showing the facts of the case. But when we come, like what I was really shocked is after Sora has been taken now to Mombasa, she went with the people. This is now the time, because they know that she's going to bring the evidences. This is the time now that they're trying, because she has collected something. This is the time now they're not trying to show up that they know something. They're trying to get a blackmail. If I can say, this is like a blackmail, because they're trying to make her to step out from the case. They're trying to make her to move out of the case. They're trying to make her to be fearful so that she cannot go on with the case. But my advice to Sora is she's supposed to continue with the case. I do not stand with anyone as a law student, but I judge from the facts of the case and from my perspectives. From both sides, from how I watched the life of the sister of Achai Wiir, she stated that we went to Mombasa, but it was for personal use. But my question is, which personal use was she going to do in Mombasa with those of Achai Wiir? This is one of admission that they went to Mombasa. So she has already confessed that they went to Mombasa. So this is one of the evidences that showed that they went to Mombasa. And from my points also, I saw them the way they were trying to twist up the tongue. They were like not confident enough. You can know a criminal when the person is talking. You can know the criminal from the face. You can know the criminal from the face. You can know the criminal from the tone. The way she explained herself, it was not convincing to me as a law student. This case, which is about juju stuff, is not a hard case, but people are trying to make it hard. It's a very easy case. compared to murder cases and rape cases. This is a very easy case. But because there's a lot of politics that is being played behind this case, there are people supporting her because I heard that they're trying also to make for her to leave the country, and they're also trying their best to get her out of Blue House. But Blue House is for people who are guilty. For you to be in Blue House, it means you're truly guilty. So this case, the public should pay attention to it, because this case is not an easy case. We have lost a lot of our resources in this case. Our oil money is going nowhere. We don't know where the oil money is going. We don't know where the resources are going. Our country, people are starving. There's a lot of shortage of food. People are dying of hunger. But the money is being given down. We don't know where the money is going. We don't know the budget that is being collected in a year. This is a question that should be asked the government.
Latifa, you are aware that Achai Wiir collects about $1 million every 3 months. You are aware of that, right?
I'm not aware of why is she given money. Because for you to be given money, you have to have
private budget that she collects.
For you to be
and she
money,
must be paid. If it's not,
that business,
the contract and the
public
complaint will go directly to Kirmayadi.
So I used to ask myself most of my time before I knew this Achai Wiir thing, because I did not grow up in South Sudan. I was studying in Kenya. I went to other countries, I studied, and now I'm doing my law career. But I used to see, at first point, I used to say Achai Wiir is my inspiration, but I was asking myself, where did she make the money from? What is the source of her wealth? Who is supporting her business? Exactly. You can just not, you will not just come from nowhere and you call yourself a public figure. For you to be a public figure, you have to sweat, work for your own money. But if you're using our resources, you're exploiting our resources, and there's nothing that is coming from that resources to the citizens. The citizens are starving. Our hard currency, the money of South Sudan is losing value because of what is happening. And there are people who are carrying money with sacks. People are given money without a reason. So these things are really hurting the citizens of South Sudan. So to Sora, I will not side with you or with Achai Wiir, but if you know yourself, you're really standing for the truth, you want the public to know what really happened, do not fear. We are behind your back as the citizens of South Sudan. I have a great story behind me. I'm a very fearless person. I went through a lot. And when I tried to fight for my right, no one stood for me. I was among the students who were deported.
Your network is cutting off. Yeah, your network is cutting off. But I just want to say that you did actually offer a lot of, thank you so much, Latifa, for coming. You have actually pointed out a lot of great points so far. And also, Sora need to be protected, okay? Because Sora has confessed. She came in, she took responsibility of what have happened in the past, and then she was willing, and she has been very truthful. And so far, she actually literally grounded what she was telling the people. So she really deserved to be protected for sure. Anyhow, okay. Matot, I hope you are not one of those Achai Wiir supporters. I have no time for argument. Okay.
Lina, in Chamwa, how are you?
I'm doing good, Matot.
Sorry, you don't get thought of how are you? In I work, I can't get on thought to you, Malay. In a challenge, can be our day. I don't enemy no in, but we are disagree on political view here. So sorry for that. I can't buy a color nation. You see, we are talking for a nation because we are the nation, exactly. Whether a negative or a positive, we have to talk about it. Because we have been suffering for a very long time. And we knew that we have resources. But resources calculate. Quite common, I hear now when Kadia. And on a caro came from Tokyo. Buni Maria, the quite while we are suffering in Western world and we are suffering around the world. Because you took Ajal Bank. So Kubunukalo in Kan, Kubunukalo kan Achai Wiir kan manin nyan monjang ku Sora nyanda le kwenyen wabe akoyirul ku kichi Sora lo whether a negative or positive ka kichi financial ka celebrate celebration ki loy aguchi ko no ke man financial juba ko ke from nowhere abi ke questioning there must be questioning not Achai Wiir alone there are some people you got bullying in Juba ku kuma kin kana jam ko ke yene kirar war we are talking and Kir Mayadi was mentioned that Gulantong di Lord Facebook waiting to Palben Juba Tenga Pandia Water Yom. Okay. So we have been bullying in Juba, be resources quite to jam you okay where or you LINA PAREK. You wouldn't go you thought where you thought where Morachika you are quite a gal came and now we are still suffering. Kajatin Gayen Kailaval Kubunuko lawyer caught in a book teeth, cake out under investigation, caught in a book teeth. I investigate. Kukulo Radmini. I keep gammon and I die when it show. I know near Kiban group of 5 women. Kachiban Baker grouping. In a pengan mood. Are you listening?
I am.
Bapping near Kellu and Yan Kena Chayurga Lini, Koike, I to work. Achirolo mobilized in the community, a group of people they came and defend Achai Wiir. Chajati, who kega Gangulo can kega Chilo Mombasa as well, and I China Kilo Chayin, Sora Chibe Wajo. Sora Kaman, Queen and Tazin, Yenakilo Kaman, a Cherarga and Lucinatazin. Yakan again, Kajitatira Chuti, Kajana Tazin. Yana Nelo, I translator, the director, and a Chapke. A Chapke. One of them. So in a color, man, as I know when they natural and go mogul, actual gonga, actual goga mogul, actual go well, actual goga mogul, actual go well. I get the hour show today. I can think I get the pay.
A cutting.
I teach your lawyer today, get the pay and goga mo.
And what do
I Akoya, Akoy, Duragalma, and a chin with it. Marquaya. You see, Korea ban by Lula in a tell to Mogu Sudan by a Jamatok, there will be a one day being with Kayaya can you man have been with man go mo man have been with and go mo. So
getting matter. I board Baja Tomnum, Kobe Queen Grace Vijaba Ben, qua the kite of the payment Kajara arm, Kali Vijaba Ben. So you need to be Sora Will Matin, Beloy.
Miss you Sora, Yen Sora America under protection. I Kuma control can no information. In no information, Kayen with Yokan Sora, I could yin Jarer, could yen killer under investigation, a kid teacher won't tear at Emerald. And then Achai Wiir at under investigation on Monday. I kick a teeth to a bank a king man, let us wait for the court. What are the provision and all this? Oh, Achai Wiir, Queen and I, Miss By. Okay, I jala meaning. I really appreciate it. Natural Sora, whether you're negative or positive, I can you put. Can you kill my yadi? No, go kill my yadi, but no mare BCD. Can you kill my yadi? No, be kill my yadi, be a koi, a koi, and the pot. Kaga, you can you put where and can on Jack. Kuala Manyang, I tell you, Kuala Manyang and the kir. Kuala Manyang in a dol kabir in a work, Kuala Manyang. Godong Salva Kiir man where ki ko yon nyal man where ki ko nyin ke kating where ki na wot na wot ki la lag la where ko jen ro jen motor ki airport kating ni jen ti atin where e where mu ke nyir ke la de ka ma bi ka ta su gini ban ke ro ban ku ma ka ma blu ke ne ke bad ma ka ma ki blu ka ya e ko yob juba ka ya e ko yob ba cha yu no guru ai we nyin ta Sora ki bun ko Sora bun ko protected chani ne kilo load kilo ko cha yu lu gudamai kwa ke Sora lu gudamai ya we ko ginu me ya da yelatio den da yelatio den da ni ginu den yo kai no erun ka ben yin wari na diaro yin diaro ina kai ka pada kai yo
mataran ta lo ja gorba jamba
na yin getting na yin kadang mator Benjamin yin polite here, especially when it comes to family values. Chaja gam men telagana we gele we roromon jenga dam dun ene wa yagate. Chaja gam bodu ya ne chane bat nga dom ku job ku topping ku bana ting lagi ku topping ke ko la riang tim ko. Chaja gam manunu tinga dam. It's not a quantity mo heme quality. Yani this example here in a kind of minute ja bana pir kir mayade ko je pir kir
Yang
mayade
nyan
ja
kai,
taw men the
yang nyan
kir
kai,
what wele ye bondum. What do you have to say about
Linda,
that?
Linda, yang nyan kai purta pa janta tin loy ko ba keduna ba ja ber ama ber.
Ere
Yang nyan kan yang purta.
yiri
Ama ber,
baton.
Yeah.
don't take me outside. Yang nyan
Thank
yang
you, Matot.
purta ama ber 1 minute. Yang my
Okay,
sister.
ere yiri
And
katen.
then I will answer to you.
Go ahead, Queen Grace.
Ake ping. Can I tell you roll to ping a mark? Ake ping.
Queen Grace, go ahead,
Ake
pick it
ping.
up.
Ake ping.
I don't pick a job man.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we tell the pa di really na pre good and show changanya call ka pato taro don mute chan
Okay,
ko chan
sorry.
echo chan chirberlo.
Okay.
Itele the pa di re kin show kan chin ngan tere ko pat ko bu truth be alwel ko bu facts bu ko represent chan I think it's been almost 2 weeks now ko story of Achai Wiir can actually follow closely and Achai Wiir sister I don't understand why matot tiok mic do mute yourself. Yeah. Achai, are you capping?
Yeah, I know pick a Queen Mat
Yeah.
because at this point I don't
Okay.
hear clearly
Let me
anymore.
move
So
outside.
Jogurula Mat
Okay,
the
are you
pay.
capping now? Okay, let me get outside. Okay, capping now?
Yeah, you know ping. Kega yi
Capping?
ping ayan yi
Okay.
ping. So it's okay. Go ahead.
So Achai Wiir's sister. Engu en jo ben at this time. Engu je ben luel ka je jo ben ter ku ju luel. It's been 2 weeks one chi so ro chen ben be fi TikTok. Everybody was mocking her and looked at her like she was a liar. What you baby ke ye kden chi luel kana tor. But she said na wiki chan ba ik belwele ko kwen lejina ko yat kien fi yat kien Mombasa ko yat kien hun ko Tanzania or other places kien charlatan ko yi bala gor ko ba nyud we yi kada chitet yi che baby ko nyud everybody. How come Achai Wiir sister and the rest of Nyir one there who can be ke ko je ben be after Achai Wiir che match sigene. What are the motive of this girl that came out today and then they play that recording video on that chi to can Sora already said it actually in videos gal ke aga chigal will ni uke ga chiga tem ko chilage na rana jam krana lorto wan chike du Mombasa chi bela will no red can the red one and then ga chi will no that one is this to prove that it's Sora chilak and then a chila long up because the sacrifice chilwel kan a chi mondi to chilagen kuna shi wi chambi luin like this then ka kan a little problem la bain yet so na chen no bela will be my red or la chopping. What is wrong with that? There is nothing wrong with that video that circulated on media. Video chat can I think I think right then chane soro inchila begu bara law because na chego block sacrificing ko wan chilo ilbe knock that thing can follow her. And that's another thing. Number two, which I think this girl were trying to provoke Sora. A week and Sora could be jam. They wanted her to be angry, and that's why they end up talking about her personal life. And which personal life, can I get TikTok? And which personal life is Sora Bella Bet in 10. No HIV positive. That is even another thing that Sora can open another case against this girl. A little bit of test negative. She can actually open a case for Nyaliet. What's her name? Nyaliet. A little bit Nyaliet, a little bit Ngantok. Nyaliet, and Munele, and I'm HIV positive. We are negative. That's another case itself. Another case, Libby Kangantok is going to pay for the driver. Can the driver be in will? Could be take behind the people back. I can take a coin be Salva Kiir or the president. I just take a chin, could let a driver gamu good driver because banala sur. I think that's another case command to yet because the take the case kunyana kuchi much is supposed to be silent. Represent your evidence at court. Don't come represent your evidence in public because the public is gonna make the situation worse. Right now, assassination of character is another thing. Soro because Soro since she released part 1, part 2, part 3, she kept quiet. But you guys are the one that right now coming out. So what does it mean? It means assassination of character. Defamation of and you guys are damaging her reputation. You guys are damaging her reputation. Could be a big problem, but then we yet because kachaglo today it's so disgusting because chilag bag be ko jagban jam right now. E muchi weg la bag la jam lo edun ku case dun blue handled by the court. Another thing, Achai Wiir, if she was not guilty, and who la yet blue house be la tafi level to mulo if blue house because she might be local court or be loan because there's no proof. I'm sure that the court or the lawyer have found some proof in order for Achai Wiir to be taken to blue house. Other evidence chief you can gain sir. With her sisters right now, you guys are making your sister situation worse. Case Achai Wiir Achak Loy in situation that where a child will even have to explain herself again. Kwachaglu jeopardized because the in court, let's say you and I are going to court, Lina, and then you go on Facebook and then you send people to go and abuse me. I will also go to court and say, this person, I can't sleep, I'm depressed, I'm getting anxiety because I'm getting tarnished, I'm getting abused online. That Sora can actually sue you guys. She can actually say that she's losing sleep right now, and then that's another case. That's the case that can't like a poito. So when one young died again, Sora, yes, she's part of it. She's part of these people, but she is the whistleblower. So that kind of person, by the law, she has to be protected because she is the one that have information. And it can lazim be protected. Actually, be imagine Sora, she cannot go to prison. Actually, even her life have to be protected. Lazim, the government of South Sudan to send soldiers or security guard, bodyguard, whatever, to protect this girl because at this moment, her life is at risk. Alibi Achai Wiir and the gang, they can come after her. They can literally kill her. Alibi no. Kunala no, but then that's like getting rid of the evidence. So I'm actually fear for her life. So all of you guys that are advocating online, you politicians, everybody, you guys need to do a petition to make sure that Sora is protected and then nobody harm her. Because right now they're gonna try to kill her. Her life is in danger. That's the thing that you guys should be worried about. Because another information there, South Sudan it's like a lawless country. The law is not that great. So which means that a known gunman a little bit hoje kunak kunala no ba dem ka brer wachen a brer kwachen chi dong way mutin. So that's another thing you add in your topic, Lina Parek, because Achai Wiir she has done a lot of damage. Child trafficking one Chiloy. What happened to that story? Everybody kept quiet. That story right now, everybody is not talking about.
Yeah, Quick Grace, you did wonderful. Very good. Lakin kita ngochi achi nyai. General matter imija jal ekuduna wona baja ber kuna legen lu ko lu rol monje.
Very da. Kaya niya majam very da jabe very one.
No, mayen matot ngret busia sapet wajite chi go gama pa dinu ke ror ko dor kolet. Ali brana taw ti mi cher wi benta yekote.
Keden kere loy kinka. Let me answer you. We are not here for politics or going by going to the I don't have problem with you. We are sharing an idea. You are my sister and we are sharing an idea on politics. So, in my sister, and I can dwell man, you cry, live your man, can settle. But long politics, can tell permanent enemy, but permanent friend.
No, by it getting, this is a live example, Matot, because this idea. I don't know if you get on Kotopi, Rodkin Kotopi.
Let me answer you. Let me answer you. Like I did, no. Let me answer you. You talk about this. I will problem.
Okay, I will have another topic. Example.
It is a good example. It is not bad.
Yes,
but general Monjur in the Pareka, you will like to well.
I can hear you clearly.
Monjure Jamkalan, Kujelan, Monjure Jamanka, Kikaten, and the Bero, no, and a big no.
Okay.
So, I will
mistake. But we will thank you so much, for coming.
I was okay. Hello.
Yeah, Rulu chapping about that. So we will thank you for coming.
Thank
you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.
Let's go slowly. Achai Wiir Sora Jima
Of course.
Let us wait for the court For your information, Sora to understand, I keep protected by the government.
I am very
Because
sure she will
under,
be protected.
yes.
Okay.
And also, Baba de Tayirul, whom you the man at a tiger command, brothers.
Well, like, to be honest with you, that's not even the case. Even the Nikinunum Kaikenta Hokuma, Kayena Soda, she deserves to be protected, whether the Quran or the Quran, Kayen, she deserves to be protected because she had the courage.
Kila law ki nyilu la no ga bi an ko ga ki kala yera zola butken dictora bi chol en wo ko la pana kim ko yera zola la jol bi la yer Nyaliet mu kire le ra no ga bi kana another defamation in kira ya.
No, Kalonya, my Kuna Lokula Nyaliet Kari de Sigini, because Nyaliet is doing a lot of things that are not right. Kunyaliet is another criminal, Chadi Chugair, that deserve to be inside.
Kuran
So
til
Kayin,
wo ga bi za to ran til wo ga bi za to a kin kira ki loy yigan ma ton man mo wo ga bi na lo celebration because the kila tamuri kumure very important ga ja tinga kila ne le be na problem e bala twani jong dana rek ba ja twani ya bi ina ki nyai to a kin kira ki sin so ba kilibi la lage
all right.
e jaga yili na brege na twani ya bi walo celebration
Go ya the lot tenito lot tenito ka wega ta muskila ba yo ko ju surping ko wega tan ya tin
okay thank you
okay one of the lawyers is saying that Gog will need to be put in prison. Okay. Rumbek East Media. Okay, I'm bringing you in. Can you send me the request, please, just to make it easy on me? Thank you. Okay. Hello.
Yes, how are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for bringing me in. I'm very glad for the topic you brought up.
Okay.
So I want to add.
Speak up tiny bit, please.
Actually, thank you so much for adding me. I want to say something very small.
Okay.
But apa kecira loy kam koi ke temen kena chai ku jula ran chit sora. Ke gaye mo jeng ku according to our culture as a jeng we cannot oppose our secret to the publics. Kawo jeng o gaye ya respecting our culture ku ke ga to the beyond right ke our culture ache ke grai rot ke pech agar kwa o mo jeng a o ga right ke tenangen ki chaman kam man more you cannot go to the accent biwo ka kon cha ke lo biwo ke la oppose kan nang leurat nang kwa temen kwa na intellectual kujula some people who are politician kujula koi went ganjwich you can sit together na nek the chit bin a solid thing kele bin a solid thing kujumetiyo they put themselves on risk kunaja kuta in the position ka red gairo can we go together bugla twenka o jeng bi o choni so can en katin bian chan ba martin and I will leave the chant to some of my colleagues.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm alright, thank God.
Okay. What do you have to add?
See, and I want to yana ja chen mo jang ra chen mo jang ra gub de yana ja jadi yana ja.
Aje ba je kara guba pai wallahi.
War ke ata man bedan an ke chem de wo kan ko mo jang ban wo da bula ke ngwa wala nga mo jang ban wala ngai go.
Wallahi, it's very shameful.
So ayen bedan jaga si bedan ni jalo lakin ore dai ya ko kin kala man junubin fi ko ya dal go ke junubin. Okay. En kamanan ti ya cin jalan monjang ka ban kan jo kan monjang ke pulu sana e kweru we go gelo ke monjing e ke jong ra ka ba monjing e nar ko jubo ke lo ke monjing e kra ni mo cirin wer ke
Cry pai. Kwene kichi monja ga dede ga kan monje ke yele ka konya chai ene kichi ga dede aye ku wele wo monje ngo ku le ka lo chai ke ka che pat ache wo bunna che jang benen che in chali wal twing ko che jang ben ke kan ja chole kat bi ga ben Facebook jiten ku le ga de ga chai ngadi ko de ga chai ngadi ko che monja ga benen chali wal twing ka yi man ka go ahead.
ama yen manane ti ti wa pe man ko tin man o gan ko mon jing manane jinu bi man ja ka dol wo ja ko la gup 24/7
Ayen.
ane en ka manane ti ane wada an kan mon jang lekin an ka lor jubo ti aliu tin ane an bo nane ba pan wada o ku te but ya chok lekin manan o ka lor jubo ke mon jang ma go ban kan tin so yen pa dan yen ke gane to la bitin ngane hele ne biro yidi ke ko to jibo lakin manan ci de lo social media de ne ti yen ci nangi ba dong en ka man ki ara ni chol ki le ga jo ti yen etem ngo ko etem gidi wa etem garaj kan tin lakin manan o yen mas gane ban to ci ba ki to ti ya mo jang ban wada tawo jibo wali tawa kuma wali tawa kuma kuina mo jang kala dan kin jamme zap kalas lakini padan ti yan ti bitinga ne we bien ba chok nyan blu di ti yen ke ra ji ben ko mo jing ba lo clean wer ka ti atu ma yogu okay en ka maten tue we ke lo ke mo jing ko we ke mo jing ko ta ku mai ti ti dong li mo jing tin ai ti ko be lo la ke be ba ra do ga pa okay ko dan ngabram go we ka en ko mo jing ma ti ba ki junubin ma to dan mi sa kala ki junubin ke de ga ne ti en ke mo jing la 24/7 okay yani sorry chokro jam ko mo jeng ro ga pa jane mise ko no ko chokro le ro ga pa yan ko yis ga mane ma ke tan ke sa ban ko bali udan wan to ko mo jeng bali pejinu Sudan ai ata manan ayi gibila wan chokro la jinu Sudan man kali mo jang alat ko ngo ke gijir kan ba ngo ke ko ro da ko mo jeng okay ai ti bedel boko diga ti bedel ko ti bedel boko diga lo ti ko ko ke jaga karaj ko sana ke karaj la di ke karaj runa ba karaj en ti ke war karaj
All right, I did. Right, I did. And Muhim, thank you so much, my brother. What do you do? Kweli we be more young than we did. Lakin they don't understand. I think the lubul yen. Aji chiro we watching. Ran be ja chopping matin. Apa na kir maya di tira be chopping. Ran be ja chopping matin. Ran chol. Thick machar ke deputy commissioner panchol Juba. Okay, because Panjol Juba achi voodoo achi a normal thing, so he need to go back cleaning the city. The other thing is Panakin Mayadi, they also need to understand, you know, Kegaki Keden and become on Jancho let Beo Alad rule to open. Kanekir Mayadi loy, any kind of monja, but I go. So Katunkin, they need to stand up and they need to be cleaned up perfectly. Achapiangwe wunka look a be state and a belu follow. We don't care who's following it. We just in a chai, I read a signy. I shall be chicken brabachu beloitani. You have suffered enough. Ipa the Kirmayadi chin, Kujaka Kirmayadi Kaloi. We suffered in the name of Kirmayadit. Even though Tweet Mayadit Zato, we are suffering right now. Ele Kirmayadit come on tweet. So I checked the Kirmayadi for 18 years. 18 good years, cake and take. Come and check the Jabajal, Dole, Akajala, Diari. Kakane ka tin to ali kan man bai bulu clean up inshallah ko
ye na
yini
ki
ma ja ko ba ja
lakini ye na piol ko chi piol so mi kilo ta ke tro loy ba pa jinu Sudan
yeah
ai le da ani ti bai pol ba jo an bai o to kan bai ji pol be bai o ti a jwe ke jal bai pa ni ku bi jinu Sudan ku bi krem na lo bai pa ni jinu Sudan kan tin okay ko dan jong rai ken ne ke de me man na o ki ko nin jo wan ba por mon jang ko ci ko pol ti be ko la kanisa ku be kanisa la pol be ko la ko wal
yeah
so ayo ko tin ko ni tana ne lekin na ne pa dan ne video control ko ma ba ya ne ken ga ma ba ja ko ma jo pol be ko ba wa to de so ara la ja wa da afrika ara la ja lu ko jong de ku le ba junu Sudan chakalu
achulu walai achulu kay yini ma ja ko man bai a sha
okay
du di
kala ko
bulu boy
okay kala ko
ele ka ta nyuru kan wi wa ti to ka chen so they need data ko kai
okay
ya chai show kan ti bi hoy because I need data le data jal ke ka chai let me see hmm You guys, I'm going to only allow one person. I'm going to allow only one person. I understand Gadia Tarayam. Like in I don't a lot of people here because and which Achai family supporters, Kuyan and to which and to which Kaja Wimba support. Okay? Because Yan, first of all, the Yan and Linda. Okay? So Kayan, I will give chance to one person and that will be the end of it. Queen Grace, you are making amazing points. So Atathan, please come back. Kubaka won't come back up because I think there was a list of crimes. Ching and Tekaloy, Kakawibaka Batab. Atathan, you can come back. If it's not, then that would be the end of it. Okay, in a can in liu. Actually, Mushkila, can it be Queen Grace Martin? It would be really a lot of crimes, including at the Manana Tweet, to forced, Kubu, Bekegalu Kedam, Bekegalu printed in the end. One can a wait. So what she did, can you accused? I could launch a deck with Jenka Kwal, Mum much for 2 years. Those were one of the crimes, Achai Kaloi, and then government let it slide, police let it slide. And then after 2 years, Mumkana Chibe Paul, Kokina Kang have court, Akin Kang have for trial, Achimai for 2 years, Akin Lagan Women year, Kubela Paul after 2 years, Achai Chenaja will so. Getting so Kagabana crimes, Achai Kachakalu committed in South Sudan, Kawun Chikapol Bigla. So Kawe. You're going to Achai. This is the time Achai has fallen, and she's not above the law. And Achai deserve, but and she also deserve Binyanakan Nyaliet, Binyai because Nyaliet Kaman, she's another criminal. Also, this case, Tinamida BA, Tinamida BA, a week by Lila Chai week about coin. I will Gassable. Chai in the Marhala in the Madrid. Lena we are Chai join with a here Marhalakan. We will lay in a guy a check we be right. Midjunubin because a check or the fun can I change the sub. A check in Nyaliet, they have committed so many crimes against innocent people in South Sudan, and nobody is above the law, okay? And therefore, they need to be whole accountable. Ama binisba Rwana Achai Kachibana Lunda. So I can we but will kaken. Other than that, you're going to cut your bed, Chakalu cover, Kojaka, you won't get speakers. Thank you so much. Can a mushkla tarai am, ko rai duna chagluel, kwaya you're going to achina don't wait. So other than that, I'm a comment kwamba queen, and then that will be the end of it. The girl that is studying law in India, I think she came. I think that was Latifa. They meant there was another person who said she's a lawyer in Lagos State, but she did not send me a request. Okay, she didn't send me a request. Otherwise, I would have called her. There's somebody called a Gwed, and I'm just assuming that if you are really somebody from a BA, and you know, to defend in my show here, not that I'm against Achai or anything, but it's because I already know Achai committed, and coming here trying to defend her will not do it. Okay, so this is the reason why Chan Miko BA can chat with request Kanaka John, because I'm not here, and I'm not here, command. Baba Kulwell, we were trying to defend, I check my problem. Then we were by trying to defend, Kachai herself did not defend herself when Sora made those allegations. Achai could have came out, explain herself, and take the right steps, and she realized the situation was serious. So Tene bi wo ko tene ke bak. All right, everybody. Bye bye.